What is up, everybody? I am in a purple room right now, and I have Irish whiskey. I'm so happy. It's been a long time since I made a video where I was just sitting and talking, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about this big scar. You can see where the stitches were. I finally want to talk about how I got it and when I got it. I think I got it in October of 2018, maybe? I don't remember. But there's some really gnarly pictures on Instagram of the next day when it had stitches in it. And I'm going to talk about what happened. So, right out the get-go of this story is a little bit of TMI. I was on my period. Is that relevant to the story? A little bit. The thing about periods is you lose blood, and sometimes you lose a lot of blood, and I had lost a lot of blood that day, and once or twice during the day at work, I had to stop, sit down, chill, because I was getting lightheaded, because I have very bad symptoms during my time of the month. So that's just how my day was going. And I had a kind of a stressful day at work. Sometimes that happens. It just was. And something that I like to do often when I get off of work on a stressful day is have a little whiskey. I'm gonna have a shot. I'm gonna be at home. I'm gonna watch my TV. I'm gonna sit with a little drink or something and relax. It's normal. I do it all the time. A lot of people do it all the time. Tons of dads all over this country drink beer immediately after work, and it's no big deal. I had not eaten all day, and I forgot. That's right. I know I doesn't look like it because I have chubby cheeks, but I forget to eat sometimes because I'm dumb. I'm a simple bitch. It happens. So I hadn't eaten, and I had been woozy already from draining blood, and I was gonna have whiskey. Oh, and on top of that, I was unsupervised. I realized that as an adult, I shouldn't need supervision, but the only people that agree that I'm an adult, is just, the government. Nobody who knows me is yeah, that's a responsible adult. No, they're just help this person. So, that's what happened. I had a shot, and I had some Coke. And I was just chilling. I was playing computer games. I was in the zone. I had some music blasting. And then I'm like, this is really fun. My partner was at a magic event. So I'm like, you know what? It's been an hour and a half. I'm going to have another shot with some Coke. And I did. And it was amazing. And then I did. And it was amazing. And then I did again. And it was amazing. You see how this all is building up to the climax. So, fast forward. It's no longer afternoon time with the sun out. It is now dark outside. My partner comes home. The music is blaring. I just remember being like, oh, hey, you're home. Blah, 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 blah. Because nobody says that. But anyway, I was really drunk and I had a cup. And apparently my cup had fallen. There wasn't a lot in it, but it was on the protective case of some of our our PlayStation games. We had them in a CD case thing. And he was like, oh, hey, there's liquid on that, so be careful. We need to clean this up. We also need to turn down this music. It is very loud. And I'm like, oh, no, I'll get it. And I guess I should have mentioned this before, but my apartment. It's one room, literally, in the bathroom. So the kitchen area had where we put a AC unit in one of the windows, and we took out the window that was haphazardly glued in, and we had it laying up, and we kept thinking about moving it, but there was no real place to put it, and we weren't sure if the landlady wanted it in the garage or not, so we just kind of had it. So there was just a window just chilling in the kitchen for no reason. things should be falling into place a little bit here. I see that the whiskey is spilled. I am on my knees, like doing that thing where you like shuffle across the floor on your knees to get like paper towels or something. I had a towel or a paper towel or something, and I'm on my knees and I'm going from the bathroom to the other room towards the whiskey, and then the like windows over here, and I'm walking, and then all of a sudden, which is weird because I'm like up on my knees leaning forward, and I am top heavy, so you would think that I would have like went forward more, but somehow my momentum like caused me to go backwards. I fell. I hit the window, and I heard a crunch, but I felt nothing. Nothing was wrong yet. Nothing had happened yet. I heard a crunch. My partner grabbed me by my shoulders and said, "Don't move. I'm gonna see if you're hurt." And my drunk is like, "It's just cracked. I'm fine. Get off me." And he's like, "No, don't move. Don't move and don't look at your arm." And I'm like, "Why? What happened?" And he's like, "No, don't look." And he would like, I wasn't allowed to look. And he, like my, next thing I know, my arm is wrapped in a towel, and he's like, "Walk. We are going to the hospital. Just walk." And I'm like, "What?" And he was scared because he was afraid that if I saw that like I had hurt myself, which I had, he was scared that I was going to go into shock, and it was going to be harder to get me downstairs and get to the hospital, and in case something was really wrong. The good news is, when I hit myself, like I didn't feel it. I didn't feel the stitches going in, nothing like that. And I wasn't even that drunk. There wasn't a lot of alcohol in my system. They told me. They told us. They were like, "No, you just didn't eat, and you have no blood left. And you drank like a damn fool." And I'm like, "You're right, I am a damn fool." And so then I got 10 stitches, and it was gross. The skin right like here, like, was like you could flip it back. Like chicken skin, like raw chicken skin is what it looked like in the picture. And I didn't even get that much blood on the towel because it was the cleanest cut to have ever been cut by accident. And the only downside was that I had to get stitches that I had to pay for because it looks pretty cool. Like, I look like a tough kid now, even though it's the stupidest story ever. It's like, look at this. And people are just like, wow. Yeah, it was hilarious. It was a good time. So now I don't drink on my period anymore.